What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. Flip here. Today we're going to be looking at the new trailer that Monster Hunter just dropped. I do know that it is the 4th trailer, as it shows here, and it also shows that we are getting a release date reveal, which is pretty damn exciting. I'm assuming they're not going to talk about a demo, but it is what it is. I'm pretty excited to see what they're showing us here today. And I also just saw that this is number 8 on trending, and it's only been live for 3 hours. That's absolutely insane. All right, guys, well, without further ado, let's take a look at this trailer.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
Oh man, this looks just like the ancient forest.
Water isn't built for this kind of weather.
It's causing the water currents to surge too.
I love hearing the Palico's voice. I don't think we've ever... Oh yeah, this is a brand new monster. Holy crap. This thing is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. There's a Doshigama. Okay, there's the fishing. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh my god.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
Gotta defend it. Okay, we got another monster. It looks like a chicken. Pretty cool.
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real.
The White Wraith.
Is that what we're after? The White Wraith.
Okay, I'm assuming the White Wraith is the flagship.
Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species.
Oh my god, that thing looks badass.
You've got a weapon and you do nothing.
This game looks freaking phenomenal.
And I'll...
Holy crap. If this doesn't win Game of the Year, y'all tripping. So that's the flagship monster. February 28th. Okay. That's what, 5 months away or something like that? And you can pre-order now. Okay, this is a drip you get, and you get a hope charm. Okay. Premium Deluxe, you get the DLCs. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay. First and foremost, that was extremely hard for me because I wanted to pause the video every 2 seconds. But now we're going to rewatch it and we're going to pause the video every 3 seconds. And I just want to look at different details, different things that I missed. I want to just kind of slow it down so I can just kind of see just some of the things that are hidden.
The whole thing.
And obviously I'm gonna miss a lot of things here.
It's burned into...
So this is obviously the new monster here. Obviously, and we saw them a little bit later too, right? So this is the flagship monster.
Burned into my mind.
Okay, here we have we take a look at the village here, right? And it looks like this is the smithy area. This is probably just where you buy your goods and whatnot. I don't really know what that is.
Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
The Guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
I really like how the Palico looks too. Just shows that you can edit it a lot more. I mean, this is cool little fur around it. It's a thicker cat than what you would normally see, and you can see it has these circle lines and not the line in the middle here.
This forest is amazing.
Okay, then this is the first shot here, the forest. It really reminds me of the ancient forest in Monster Hunter World. I mean, it's obviously not, right? But there's things that you can climb. There's a lot of these little things that you can go around. And quite frankly, I got lost all the time on the game. So I'm assuming I'm going to get lost a lot on this too. Okay, so now they're showing us a little bit of weather here and how, like, you know, you can't see this one as much as you can as this one. Now that's just attention to detail that they've added, so it's kind of cool.
Kind of weather that's causing the water current.
Okay, and then we just have some of the just wild life just roaming around. These little critters look new. I mean, these are obviously small monsters that you'll probably farm up and get special pieces, your livers or your claws or whatever that you just need for your weapons or your armor. So, I mean, that's what these things are. And this fucking thing, oh my god. Okay, so they're showing it swim out of the water right here. This thing is absolutely insane. This thing looks crazy. All the teeth. This design looks really good. Okay, so this is obviously a monster that, like, thrives in the water. So I mean, you're obviously going to be fighting it in more like wetland places, right? As they're showing us here. It looks like they have a hammer here, then the great sword, and then you got your Palico, who has a fishing rod and a little backpack, and just seems like he's kind of ready to gather some things. So I wonder if this means, I mean, obviously this is just speculation and none of this is like accurate, but I know in Monster Hunter GU you can have like a gathering Palico. Maybe that's what this potentially could mean. I don't know. Okay, so we got the block of the roar. This thing is freaking massive. Just this frame alone is just insane. Okay, so now we got a little bit of fighting here. And I mean, it still looks like, graphics wise, it still looks really good. I mean, holy crap, this thing is huge. This makes me wonder, like, the Elder Dragons that are going to be in this game, like, they must be pretty damn big. Like, I know there's like a tweet or something that said GOG on it for Monster Hunter. I wonder if GOG could actually be in this game. I mean, the scaling of this monster alone is pretty damn huge, so. Okay, and obviously it's swimming. It looks like it's swimming more on this backside here. And then we got the hunter running. So the monster's creating this little wave pool, obviously to work in its own advantage. Okay, then we just got more like wildlife. These are things that you probably can't hunt, is what I'm assuming. I just know in World you had like things like this kind of flying around that you couldn't really touch. I mean, maybe you could now, maybe you can, I don't know. You got your Doshigama. They show off a little bit of fishing there, which is cool. And it looks really good. I mean, just all of this looks really nice. And I wonder if like things like this, can you climb up there? Or can you use your slinger to get up there? Is that a possibility? And they're showing here just the scaling of the game, right? You're climbing this massive vine here. You got the big waterfall here. Just showing, I mean, the thing I said 2 seconds ago about can you climb that thing? You probably can. And this is like a prime example of just, you know, what you can do in the game. Okay, now they show the hunter who's using a sword and shield here, using their slinger to get across, kind of like in Rise, where you had your wire bug where you could zip around like your Spider-Man. This is obviously, you know, imitating that and just showing you that it's something that you can do to move around. And then you have your other 3 hunters who are obviously joining the fight, who are on their sacrets. And you have this vast land, right? And can you like reach all of this? Like these highest peaks that are up here, can you reach that? If so, that's crazy. All right, here you have 1 person with a bomb, 2, 3, 4 people with bombs. This is the spider that they just showed us in the last trailer. And it's pretty cool that you can hold them. And it looks like they're all rolling them or throwing them, which is really, really crazy. Like, think of like the cool wake ups you can do, or think of just like if a monster's over here, you can just roll it their way and maybe they run into it. Just think of the possibilities of what you can do here. That's really cool. Actually, I want to go back a second here. I just want to look at, okay, they have the bow. These, and I don't think these are any new armor pieces that we haven't seen. Okay, here you have the slinger pulling this down. We've seen this in Monster Hunter World Iceborne before. It's a very great mechanic. I mean, it's cool to just bring it in the game. And it also shows that you can pull down something this massive too. Like, you're not just pulling down one little rock. You're pulling down this whole like dam. And obviously, I'm assuming this water right here, this wave, could potentially knock you over. But I don't know. Okay, we got all the little homies here. These are just the people that are obviously native to this land, or the little creatures, or whatever you want to call them. And this is you kind of hanging out in their little den. You have your whatchamacallit right back here. I forgot that your handler. And I'm just kind of looking around. You got some food here. It's nothing super special that I'm seeing. I'm kind of damaged by Elden Ring, so I thought this was one of the little checkpoint things that you can go to in Elden Ring. Okay, so they're heating up the food. And this just gives you another look at the cute little palicos here, right? We have 3 of them. They're all adorable. It looks like they all have the same eyes. Obviously, their color wave is different. And their clothes, these look like they're the chef because they're holding meat. Does this mean, I don't know, maybe do they collect it when you're out there and maybe you see them do it and you have to protect them from monsters like this who want the food? I don't know. Or this could just be a nice little cutscene, which is what I'm assuming.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
And then we get a little bit of action from the palico here. He has a little hammer, he or she has a little hammer, and they mean business here. And they clock the little chicken T-Rex looking thing. And mind you, this T-Rex looking thing looks pretty damn cool. So that looked like a little Glavenus little tail swipe there. That's cool. That's cool. Then this is the desert. So we have the hills back again, which is nice. This came very clutch for me in Monster Hunter World when I was just getting absolutely destroyed by monsters. So this shows that the palico here will have more skills, more abilities, more things like this. Obviously, the hill is probably just something you get for free. But, you know, I'm very curious to see what other like tools and gadgets that your palico is going to be able to use here. And more vast land here too. Oh, so that was the revive. Okay, so that's, they died and then they revived. Again, we saw that in Monster Hunter World. It's a very great thing to have. Okay, that's the roar, of course, of the new whatchamacallit monster, flagship monster. Yeah, you have your two palicos here. There's nothing too significant in this little frame there. But here we get our first glimpse of the flagship monster. And this thing looks massive.
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real.
So obviously the White Wraith is maybe some type of myth or legend or just big folklore story. And here we are seeing it live in flesh. Jeez Louise. And I mean, you can tell that's like the case, right? Because if you look at her face when she turns here, she's just like an absolute awe.
What we're after. The White Wraith.
Okay, and then this is just a top part of that same forest, I'm assuming, that we saw in the beginning of the game. And you have your boat ship. That's just quite common in the Monster Hunter games.
Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that?
Okay, then this is the White Wraith down here, and the electric monster that they showed us previously. I don't remember its name. And this is obviously some cool like little battleground. Maybe this is where you will fight the White Wraith whenever you get to that point in the game, maybe. Jeez, I was trying to see the element that it's using. I don't know if it was also using electricity, or if that's just what we saw from the other monster. Okay, I mean, it obviously has its own like purple electric kind of thing. It may not be like electricity per se, but it obviously has something of its own element there, as we saw it kind of glowing on the arms.
You're a hunter.
My goodness, this thing looks so cool.
You've got a weapon and you do nothing.
Okay, here we see a little bit of lance action here. There's a hammer back here. Nothing significant in the background. This just the sheer size of this monster is just crazy. Oh wait, I saw something at the end of that there. Maybe it might not be anything significant, but okay. No, not really. It was just another hunter in the background. I don't know what weapon that is. It's kind of hard to see. So this is, again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just showing that what we have here. We have a hunting horn here. We have a heavy bow gun there. And that looks like a great sword. And of course, this is the electric monster that they showed us before in the game. I'm sure they also revealed the monster's name, but I just don't remember it. And also, the scale of this monster is humongous. Ooh, that was kind of cool. I don't think this is the attack that they've shown us. This kind of looks like a counter, right? Or some type of guard, because you're blocking it. I'm trying to get the frame just right. I was like a few seconds off there. But there's this obvious blocking animation that they're doing with the weapon. So this could just be a regular guard, which is really good for the hunting horn to have, right? That's really good.
Give it to me, and I'll.
Jeez. Okay. So it looks like it fights like Kratos, right? So it has its own arm. And this is like a whole separate blade looking or chain kind of weapon, kind of like how Kratos has. That's what it just kind of reminds me of. And then, yeah, of course, you know, they show us the release date here, which is February 28th, which is huge. Ah, right here too. We get a good glimpse of the White Wraith. So it obviously has its arms there, and then it has these little chain looking things. This is a hammer. This is a light bow gun. No, heavy bow gun. Looks like it. One of the two. And then this is the tail to the sacred. Oh, here's the sacred right there. But this thing looks crazy. Then yeah, we get the release date. Like I said, it's 5 months from now. I think I'm doing that math correctly. Pre-ordering it. Yes, I will absolutely be pre-ordering the game. These sets kind of cool, but you know, obviously in-game drip is not, it's not even gonna be close. Now base game, you just get this. If you get the deluxe, you get this layered armor, some gestures, some makeup appended, some stickers. That's cool. Some hairstyles. And oh, that's really cool. You get a secret, some decorations. This one is really cool. And I really like this too. It's nice. And then it shows us here, we have a cosmetic DLC coming spring, then another one coming summer. And then these are your premium bonuses. You get these ears, you get another background pose and a nameplate for whenever you're making your profile, and you get the proof of a hero. Cool. Okay, so standard, you just get the base game. Deluxe, you get base game and the deluxe pack. And then premium, you get base game, premium bonuses, deluxe pack, and then to be released at a later date, you get the cosmetic DLCs 1 and 2. And it looks like that's it. Oh, and also if you have saved data for Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Iceborne, you're getting an armor set and a weapon for your palicos, which is pretty damn cool. This one's extremely cute. This one is also extremely cute. I like the little acorn weapon. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, wow. Wow. I'm hoping you guys are as excited as I am. This trailer was phenomenal. I mean, it's only the 4th trailer. They're probably going to show us another one. Maybe they'll give us a demo. Hopefully they'll give us that soon, because the demo would be so fun to play. But damn, guys, I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. You guys let me know what you liked about the trailer the most. Right in the comments. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna be starting a live here, or not today, but I'll be playing Monster Hunter World again live, just so I can get myself back into the initial gameplay of Monster Hunter World, because, you know, I'm gonna get it on the PS5 and the controllers, it's gonna be the exact same. And yeah, this is great. Well, guys, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it a bunch. Make sure, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys sub, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.